Yo, what's happening everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim. We're back again today with another great, amazing tech video. Well, the video of today, it's all about the Nintendo Switch gameplay. Now, I talked about it last time because I told you guys we're gonna just test it and put my hands on it so as we can play throughout the game, because last time it was just an overview, some review, and bunch of stuff we covered. But today we are actually game testing some few games and experience throughout the gameplay and even on the machine. So for further talking, further ado, let's get started. So guys, as we can see on this kind of Nintendo Switch, it's really kind of great throughout playing the Asphalt 9 Legend, and it's like my go-to-go game throughout this kind of Nintendo Switch. To be honest, I kind of like vibe with it, play with it, enjoying the moment, and you can even play duos. I mean, you can play two players, and it's really kind of fun whenever you're challenging throughout the Nintendo Switch, and it gets you closer to throughout the gameplay, and you're gonna enjoy the gameplay. Another kind of stuff which I find it's really great throughout the Nintendo Switch, it's all about the portability and always on the go. I mean, you just dock it in on your kind of dock and you play it on the TV, and the resolution which it gives you is 1080p, but on the handheld it gives you 720p, which is quite not bad. But other games I've tried playing with it, I find it sometimes I'm kind of like knock off out of it because it's a little bit kind of challenging. But anyways, throughout this kind of Nintendo Switch, you just have to get used to it because the orientation throughout the keys are a little bit different than Xbox. They're a little bit kind of closer but a little bit kind of different, so it's a little bit kind of confusing if you come throughout the Xbox side or the PlayStation and you're into Nintendo Switch. Well, you'll just get a little bit kind of confusing. And another kind of stuff throughout this kind of Nintendo Switch, it's really kind of great downloading games on the store, but the only kind of downside I feel like getting it is always signing in throughout verification. Each now and then you just have to sign in again and confirm identity that it's you. Well, it's a little bit like crazy because I wish Nintendo could fix that, because since you are signed in throughout the Nintendo Switch, you by you, and the account verification is just you, well, just don't need to verify you each now and then. That's like insane. You have just to sign in each now and then. Even if you want to update the game, sometimes you just browse throughout the library of the store, you get a little bit like a confusion. But overall, throughout the Nintendo Switch, I wish Nintendo could fix that first. It would be much perfect. Another kind of stuff I've been playing throughout different games, and to be honest, I kind of vibe with it. The Nintendo Switch is really kind of slick. It's really dope. It's really awesome. It gets you through the moment. You just enjoy the gameplay. You just enjoy the way the Switch it is. It's really kind of fun. Another kind of fun throughout it, you can just extend it, but it's a little bit like different because I think Nintendo Switch fixed the stand throughout the AMOLED switch of the Nintendo Switch, which is just changed throughout the display of AMOLED, and it's really kind of vibrant. So the only difference between the AMOLED and this kind of Nintendo Switch of the 2017, I can call it, is the kickstand throughout the form factor and even some few specs throughout the game, like storage especially. It's a little bit like difference, but overall throughout this game, Nintendo Switch, it's really kind of dope. Talking about the battery life, well, a lot of us love having a handheld which lasts you for quite long. Well, throughout the Switch, it can last for almost 6.5 hours or sometimes 5 hours, which it's really kind of great, not quite bad, because sometimes you'll be not playing the game each now and then. You'll be just like, I'm just somewhere, let me just grab the game, let me play it. When you're done, you just keep it back to your backpack or your bag and you continue with what you're doing, which is really kind of fun throughout the Nintendo Switch. Another kind of big thing is the SD card. Now, I know throughout the storage of the Nintendo Switch has only 32 GB of storage, which you'll need to add a memory card. If you depend on it, the storage, it's really minimal, and the games, they consume a lot of space. Like, especially like I have slapped it with 64 GB of micro SD card, and still it's a little bit like a problem because it's just having only 4 games and they're almost taking the place throughout the storage side. So throughout the Nintendo Switch gives you capability of upgrading your SD card up to 2 TB, which if you buy it, you won't get any SD card, then you have to buy it separately. So you can buy even 1 TB of SD card and slap on the Nintendo Switch, and you're always good on the go throughout using it, which I find it's really kind of great, not quite bad. So yeah, to be honest, jumping around the Nintendo Switch is really kind of great. it's a really kind of good game. It's really awesome, it's really dope, and you can even mod it to give it more stuff, which me, I didn't mod anything yet, but it's really kind of top-notch game to play, and it's really kind of fun because if you're outside somewhere throughout with your friends or having fun, you can just push it more using it and you just enjoy. That's the thing about the Switch. It helps you connect with the people around you throughout gameplay, and it's really top notch. The only downside, which I think to be honest throughout the first Nintendo Switch, is the storage capability of its own self, which they fixed it on the AMOLED, giving it 64 GB of storage, which still it's low. At least they could push it up to 128 GB of storage. It would be much better. Throughout this one, slapping it with an extendable micro SD card, it's really kind of awesome, and still you're gonna enjoy the gameplay. The kickstanders, like I was saying, this one is a little bit annoying because it doesn't stay well. It's annoying. I hope there's a custom DIY somebody did outside, which you can just keep it here at the back and still gives you a game throughout greatness for the first gen of the Nintendo Switch, because I know already the AMOLED is out, but not everyone could switch to the AMOLED side. But this one still, it's really kind of dope game. So this is my first kind of Nintendo Switch to be having it, to be honest, and I'm enjoying it to play it, keeping it on my bag, enjoying it every day, and it's really kind of awesome. Playing a lot of games throughout here, it's really kind of mashup. Playing with your friends, man, it's really slick. So that's what's up, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed throughout that kind of gameplay, and it's really kind of dope. So if you're thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch right now, well, I recommend you to get the AMOLED one. Just don't buy this one. I could just buy the AMOLED, but this is what I got from the first place, so I wanted it badly, no matter even if it could be an older version of it, many older. But this one, trust me, it just blew my mind. But for the people who are thinking about ordering a Nintendo Switch, well, grab the AMOLED one. You'll enjoy more, and it's really kind of great. So that's what's up, guys, about the video of today. Let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking about the Nintendo Switch. Are you into portable consoles, which they're really kind of blowing my mind, and they're really kind of great. I understand that bunch of console out there, but this one, it's really kind of one of a kind. It's really dope, it's really awesome, and yeah, that's what's up. I think I've talked about saying dope so many times throughout this Nintendo Switch. But anyways, that's what's up, guys, about the video of today. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You're new here, consider subscribing to your homeboy here, and yeah, peace.